They told you budgeting is the key. They lied. The system is rigged, not surprising, but those that don't know the ways to make money will always lose money. So join me, Allie, your Blasian finance friend, to show you how to game the system with 3 tips. Tip number 1, think like the rich. The rich don't use money the same way you do.
Huh?
Why? Because they use it as a tool and not just to survive. So, first thing you need to do to think like the rich is to actually have a financial goal. What is your goal? For me, it was my omakase test. I want to be able to walk into any restaurant in New York and have omakase with no hesitation of what the price tag is. That was my goal, and I achieved it. But what's yours? Once you're able to figure out what your goal is, you understand you have to do the most annoying part, which is to cut back on things that don't actually matter to you. For me, that could be public transportation because as long as I'm going to Nobu, I don't care that I'm taking the subway. But for you, it'll be different things. The rich know this. You do not make money without sacrifice. So choose what that sacrifice is going to be and suck it up in order to hit your financial goals. Number 2, learn their lingo. Would you succeed in a foreign country if you didn't speak their language? Money works the same way in the States. If you don't know the financial lingo, you're likely being left behind. So learn the lingo. If you have any form of student loans, you should know what an interest rate, APR, APY actually mean. And if you don't, sadly, you're being left behind. I know this is annoying, but how do you expect to succeed if you don't understand what everyone else is saying? I took advantage of this by actually going to these financial institutions and even websites like Investopedia to figure out what the hell are they saying. Once you understand the lingo, you're able to negotiate and have a better deal for yourself. But if you don't even know what they're saying, how do you expect to even get ahead? Number 3, get into rich spaces. Guess what? They don't expect you to show up. Why? Because most people don't. They're too scared, and they understand there are probably very few of them in those spaces. But I want to eat omakase any day of the week, and so time to get uncomfortable to make my dream come true. I hope you feel the same way about yours. In these spaces, you get one thing that is invaluable: access to events, access to knowledge, access to things that people who don't act don't know. So get into rich spaces. How do you do that? Really simple. Sometimes it's just asking the questions at your local bank. Why are you paying certain fees for this? What does this bank even give you, if I'm being honest? Asking the hard questions because that's how you save real money. And if you're in university and you have any form of finance program, go up to those professors, go to those office hours, go to that investment club, figure out how they think, why they think that way, so you can also game the system. Don't think just because you're studying something that isn't related to money that you shouldn't learn how to manage it, because that's how you stay broke up. So, get into rich spaces and don't get left behind. Those are my 3 tips on how to game the system. Because guess what? It's rigged against those who don't know how to manage it. Let me know your thoughts below. Talk to you later. Bye.